So imagine a phone that drops in the middle of flagship territory but flaunts a completely different style. Meet Nothing Phone 3, bold design, massive battery, cheeky back glow, but is it really flagship grade? Stick around because I've got a complete breakdown, and at the end you will know whether it's the phone you should buy. By the way, if you are into fresh takes on tech, no fluff, just facts, why don't you subscribe? Let's dive in. So priced at $799, which is close to 80,000 rupees in India, Nothing is calling this its first true flagship. But with direct competition like that of Galaxy S25, Pixel 9 and iPhone 16 all commanding similar prices, it's time to unpack whether Nothing delivers the complete package or is it just a clever mix. Now talking about design and display, that trademark see-through Gorilla Glass Victor's back is now joined by a sleek Glyph Matrix LED disc, 489 micro LED that lights up on notifications, timers and even mini games. Playful, functional and uniquely Nothing. The phone comes with 6.67 inches flexible AMOLED panel with 1.5K resolution, 120Hz refresh, 30 to 120Hz adaptive and a luminosity monster. 4500 nits of peak brightness, warning Gorilla Glass 7 eye guards the front and IP68 seals out dust and water. And with a 1000Hz touch sampling rate, 2160Hz of PWM dimming and an optical screen fingerprint sensor, it's designed to feel every bit as premium, minus the price tag. Coming down to the performance, Snapdragon 8S Gen 4, a solid 4nm chip, not top tier like the Snapdragon 8 Elite but a respectable step up. Talking about the memory and storage, 12GB of RAM and 256GB UFS 4.0 standard with a 16GB all the way up to 512GB options, fast, future ready and no micro SD. Now whether it's gaming, multitasking or casually browsing, everything's zippy and fluid. Benchmarks may lag behind the absolute best, but in daily use, it's smooth as butter. So you must be wondering what about the battery and charging. Now the phone comes with a massive silicon carbon cell which is 5150 mAh for global pieces, and for pieces specific to India it is 5500 mAh. Lightning fast charging, 65 watts wired gets you full in just 54 minutes. Plus 15 watts wireless and both reverse wired and wireless charging. It's also a longevity champion because it easily delivers about 6 to 7 hours of screen time on heavy days and a true 2-day stamina on light usage. Now comes the most interesting part that most of you are looking forward to, camera. Now the phone comes with triple 50 megapixels setup, main 1 to 1.3 sensor with OIS and EIS, periscope telephoto, which is 3 into optical plus 60 into digital zoom, ultra wide with 114 degrees field of view, 50 megapixel selfie cam with 4K video. Now talking about the performance, solid results in daylight, though softness shows up in some shots, likely due to the autofocus tuning on larger sensors. Telephoto useful but not flagship grade sharp. Ultra wide and selfie deliver the most consistency. Think A- territory compared to S25 or P16 top tier models. About the software and the experience, well, Nothing OS 3.5 on Android 15 with Android 16 plus OS 4.0 arriving in Q3. Promise of 5 years of major updates, 7 years of security patches. About the Glyph Matrix, it is very interactive, not just the lights, but programmable with timers, notifications, games, and a dev-ready SDK to expand its utility. The phone also comes with AI-powered Home Hub and Universal Search with Gemini backup, tidy powerful features you can use or ignore, your choice. Now talking about the user interface, it looks more polished this time. Fast animations, clean toggles, tweaks like swipe up camera presets. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of this phone and my personal input as to what I feel is good and bad. The good things, what I personally feel, are distinctive design with transparent back and Glyph Matrix, stunning display with extreme brightness, long-lasting silicon carbon battery with speedy charging, smooth performance and polished user interface, solid camera system. But coming down to the things that could have been better, it's not using the top-end Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is a huge drawback. The autofocus and the image sharpness slightly behind true flagships. Mid-range glass Gorilla 7i instead of Victor's on the front. Price sits so close to the real flagship, the competition is stiff. So is the Nothing Phone 3 a true flagship? Maybe the term is more marketing than reality, but here's the truth. For $799, which is about 80,000 in India, it delivers flagship level design, amazing battery, bold UI, and a camera experience that most users will adore without feeling like a budget cut down. It's not trying to be a Galaxy S25 or Pixel 9 clone, it's carving its own path is what I feel. Now if you want a standout style, solid performance and reliable updates, this is a serious contender. If raw benchmarks and camera perfections are your jam, you'll find stronger picks, but they are not nearly this playful. So what's your final take? The Nothing Phone 3 is for people who want bold design, smart software and dependable hardware without breaking the bank. Now, if you want one that's different and not just faster, then this is the one for you. But let me know in the comments below if you are team nothing or are you sticking to the usual suspects. Also, as usual, do not forget to hit that like button if you liked the video. Subscribe for more unfiltered tech deep dives and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.